Hello there, my name is David Late. Welcome to the Be Happy podcast. This episode is called Love Yourself. That's right, I just said it, love yourself. Or as we say where I come from, love yourself. And when I say love yourself, I really do mean it. You have got to love yourself if you want to be happy, because happiness is based on the foundation, it's based on the principle of you loving yourself. Because if you cannot love yourself, believe this because it's true, you will never be able to truly love anything else or anyone in your life. So here's a question for you. Where are you in the self-love stakes? Believe this, loving yourself, it's right up there at the top of the happiness tree. So, do you love yourself? Let's have a look at it from another angle. Do you know that we are all salespeople? Do you know that, right? We're all salespeople, and the product that we are selling is ourselves. You are the most important customer that you will ever have. And you'd better make a good job of selling you to you, because the happiness that you will experience throughout your life really, literally depends on it. Go and ask any salesman about selling products, and they will tell you that the secret to making the sell is to really love the product that you are selling, and you've got to believe in that product. So do you love yourself? Do you believe in yourself? If you don't believe in you, how on earth can you go and sell you to anyone else in the job stakes or in the love stakes? If you are not happy right now, I know for a fact that you will not be loving on yourself, and we need to change that for you. We need to make you your greatest raving, and I mean a really raving loony fan about yourself. So let's just talk about you for just a minute. And now I'm going to quote Les Brown, a world speaker, the man that I love, helped me greatly in my life. I regard him as a friend, even though you don't know who I am. Here is what Les says, and this is what he says about you, and this is what I'm saying about you. I don't know you, but I can tell you this, that you are someone special. You have all that you need inside of you right now to go and find success and happiness and to live a great life. You've got to believe what I've just said, because it's true. You might not see it right now, but if you start looking inside yourself, you truly will be amazed at the talent, the tenacity and the skills that you will find that you've got inside yourself. If your life is not great at the moment, I am telling you this, that you can absolutely turn it around. You can come back from whatever setback that you're experiencing at this present moment in time. If you haven't got belief in you at the moment, and I know how that feels, take a tip from me. Borrow someone else's belief in you, because that can really help. And in the absence of anyone else's belief in you, if it's too hard for you to find someone else's belief in you, I'm telling you to share in my belief in you. And as Les Brown says, I don't even know you, but that belief from me about you is there. So use it, take it and use it. You've got to just believe that you are a unique person. You've got to believe that you have skills that you don't even know that you have. And if you cannot see this at the moment, all I'm asking you is that you let this idea that I've just suggested to you, you just let it into your head, you just take it in, you take it on board, you file it away in your brain. You don't have to believe it, just make a mental note of it. That's all I'm asking for you to do right now. To be able to truly love yourself, you have got to work on you every day, and I mean every day, because anything that you focus on in life improves. So you need to focus on you. It's important to say, I believe at this moment in this episode, that if you are at a very low point in your life and you really feel out of control, it's imperative that you go and seek help. If you ask for help, you will find it. So reach out, talk to someone, friends, family, colleagues, and if you are, really feeling really low, Here's the best advice that I can offer to you. Talk to a doctor, get medical help, and go and get it. Run to it as fast as your legs will take you. Help will be there for you. You just got to know that. But either way, if your life is not great, you do need to start working on you. You need to fall in love with you. You need to appreciate you and all that you can do. You've got a lot to offer. My advice is give yourself a pep talk every day, twice a day. First thing when you wake up and then when you go to sleep at night. Do you know that your brainwave cycles, they slow down as you wake up and as you go to sleep? And at this time, it is scientifically proven to be a really highly intensive learning period. And that's why when you wake up in the morning, first thing, and you hear a song on the radio, it stays in your head throughout the day because you've heard it in the intensive learning period. Now, just imagine you pep talk yourself first thing in the morning every day, telling yourself how great you are and preparing yourself for your day ahead. Look yourself in the mirror, look yourself in the eyes, stare yourself down and tell yourself how great you are, how you are going to deal with any of life's challenges that may come your way, and just how great a day it's going to be for you. And if you add to this by giving yourself a good and a great pep talk, a pre-sleep pep talk, you can then go and sleep on it. You'd be giving yourself a double whammy. Positive good feel factor at the start and at the end of your day every day. I'm asking you, just try this because it can make a huge difference in your psyche, make a huge difference on how you feel, and it can really help you with your coping mechanism. I'd like to go on now just to talk about your past. Your past is exactly that. It's your past. Celebrate the success from it and hold on to the great feeling of any successes that you've had, because every warrior who wins a battle knows the taste of victory. That's from a George Michael song. So hang on to the taste of your victories and take the learning from your failures, from your mess ups too. Take that learning and then move on. Moving on and letting go, it's a really important thing to do. Because the practice of rumination, that is going over and over and over the things that have gone wrong for you in your life, without a conclusion, just to keep going over and over this, just to examine it and examine it and examine it, serves no positive purpose at all. And it is so easy to fall into this trap. As I said, acknowledge, take the learning, then let it go, because if you do, your life will flow. Part of letting go is to forgive. Big word, to forgive yourself. Forgiveness is a powerful tool. It's a powerful tool to use on someone, and especially to use on yourself. Give yourself a healthy dose of forgiveness every day. And while we are talking about forgiveness, while you are forgiving yourself, as the Bible says, forgive all of those that have trespassed against you. All of those people who have done you wrong or who have tried to hurt you. Believe this. I really mean this from the heart. I know from painful experience that forgiving those people or not forgiving those people who have hurt you is the most difficult of things to do. Did I say that right? What I'm trying to say is that forgiving those people that have hurt you is just a really difficult thing to do. But here is the thing, and I know it to my cost. If you hold on to anger or vengeance against those people that have done you wrong, and believe this, I really do know this to be true at a personal cost. The only person that suffers in the long run, that it pulls down in the long run, and that it eats away in the long run, eats away at your very core, is you. Everyone else will carry on their life, but it's you that it's hurting the most. I carried payback, revenge in my soul for a good 5 years. I had it in my mind to make another man pay the ultimate price for the wrong that he did me. And I wrote about it in a 300-page book. And I wrote about it because what gets written gets done. I was serious. I was going to bide my time. I was going to wait a number of years until the time was right. And as those years passed, it all ate away at me. The only person it hurt was me. Don't let this happen to you, because you are better than this. Now, I'm not a big Bible reader. Sounds like I am, but I'm not. But Romans verse 19 has helped me, and it continues to help me, so I'm now sharing it with you. Romans verse 19 is about, and I love this, the wrath of God. And it talks about God taking the burden of revenge from your shoulders. And believe me, if you don't know this, carrying revenge in your heart is a massive burden, and it weighs you down. Now, verse 19 goes like this: vengeance is mine, says the Lord. I will repay. So he's saying, you can forget about it. Let it go, because I'm going to take care of those that have done you wrong. And verse 19 goes on to say, and this is the bit I love, if your enemy is hungry, feed him. If your enemy is thirsty, give him a drink. Because in doing so, you will be heaping, and I mean heaping, burning hot coals on their heads. I like that. From where I come from, I like that. Trust me when I say forgive, forgive, forgive. You haven't got to forget, but forgive. Take the learning. Don't forget things if you need to be, keep a watchful eye on things going forward. But forgive, let things go, because your life will truly, truly flow. The past, it's just such a huge topic to cover that it will be a whole separate issue in this podcast series. So for now, I would just like to leave you with this thought. The past is history. The future is a mystery. The present is just that. It's in the name. The present is a gift. It's a present. So live in the present. Take the learnings from the past. Keep an eye on the future, but live in the present. Thanks for listening. Please do this. Help to grow the podcast, because I want to reach as many people around the world as I can to get to a better place in their lives. So please subscribe, follow, like, share, and pass on this podcast or the knowledge of it to anyone that you know that might be in need of some help. Pep talk yourself today. Pep talk yourself every day. Be undefeated. Be a warrior for your good health and well-being. Stay safe, and above all, be happy. I'll see you in the next podcast. Take good care. Bye for now.